Since the beginning of Operations Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom, the James A. Haley Veterans Hospital has had a significant increase in the number of wounded and injured active duty members referred for treatment.
Their spinal cord injury and comprehensive rehabilitation units have treated some of the most severely injured service members who have been in combat in these operations. As you can imagine, the family members of the wounded want to be with their loved ones during this critical time of treatment. Many of the families travel from all over the country and must provide for themselves while staying here in the Tampa Bay area.
Operation Helping Hand of Tampa has been organized to help the families of the wounded and injured during their stay in Tampa Bay. Assistance from the public and business community is an essential part of providing needed help to these families.
September 2nd was my accident. September 5th, I was at Bethesda, and I was at Bethesda till October 9th. And I've been at this hospital since October 9th.
When everything first started, I couldn't speak until about probably 6 months ago. In that time, I have to struggle because I can't read. So I have to get better at that, and I read every day. It's a struggle every day because I can't move my arm or my leg, and so every day I'm trying to get better. I'm motivated, and some things get better, and as a year, some things will not.
The reason I'm at transitional rehab is because I have what's called a traumatic brain injury. When I had my accident, the back of my head was cracked open, and also the side of my skull got cracked, and I had a major TBI. I have to learn everything like a child.
Well, it was early in 2004 when I got a call from Dr. Scott, and Dr. Steve Scott from the hospital said they needed some help with the families coming in. So based on his call and the fact that we got together and talked about it, I decided to start this to help the patients. And in May of 2004, I took it to the MOAA, the Military Officers Association Board of Directors, Tampa chapter, and they agreed to help me back this.
The charities that do get donations, some of them, a lot of their money goes to paying for staff and overtime and everything else. All of our people are volunteers, and we mean 100% volunteers, not just kind of volunteers. And so we end up with just our brochures and postage and things like that are the only things that we pay out of the chapter money, because even the dinners that we host for 300 or 400 people are sponsored, so we don't have to pay for the dinners. And that really makes an impact, because you pay for 400 people a dinner like we had tonight, it's $5,000 or $6,000. But the money, I think it's 95 or 96% of the revenues that we take in are specifically earmarked to the patients and their families.
Operation Helping Hand has helped us tremendously. We've been to a lot of functions with Operation Helping Hand, and the president, I don't know if it's Bob, he's just, every time we see him, he's just always so nice and helps us out. And I've always enjoyed the things that they've done.
Seeing them every month and being with them, they have supported me so much. They've sent out things where I can go to the Rays games. They took me to, to see the Saints or the Buccaneers or anything else. And, they send me on tons of, spa care to make sure that, my arms and my legs get motivated, and they're really, really good.
Donating to Helping Hand, you're not helping the people outside the hospital, you're helping the patients, because that's what this program's about.
Because they help us the same way. We tell them that, something's bothering us, something hurts, or it's an injury and they know about it and they're involved in everything that we do, and so they find ways to help us, to motivate us, to keep us, you know, feel like they're still out there, there's still a chance of having a normal life. And so Helping Hands goes way beyond, you know, their duties as far as that's concerned.
There's not enough we can do for these injured. Absolutely, the Operation Helping Hands is just that. It helps not only the injured soldiers, it helps the families, and it takes care of them, and it takes them at a time of need. That's the very least we can do for these that have given so much for our country. We take our freedoms for granted. I mean, we just drive down the street and don't think anything about it. I'm in baseball now. That's a game. We have a make-do tomorrow. If we don't win tonight, maybe we'll win tomorrow. These guys and gals don't have a redo. And I just say that if you can help Operation Helping Hand, I say do it, because it is well worth that. And not only that, you sleep better, because you know, all of us want to make a difference in somebody's life. And this is one way you can make a difference. So when you go down and lay your head down on the pillow at night, you can say, I did make a difference.
Thank you for your continued support of this much-needed organization.
To find out how you can help, go to OperationHelpingHandTampa.com. Thank you.